I mean, what's the point of even doing these videos if you can't hear a difference?
Why is it some of us are destined to stay alive? And some of us are here just so that we'll die. How come the bullet hits the enemy? Do we have to try and reason why? Be the devil or be it him. You can count on just one thing. When the time is up, you'll know. Not just one power runs the show.
So the only one that stands out to me is the 98. That sounds, there's a little bit less bass. It's got a little more kind of the higher end of the mid-range and treble. It sounds a little bit, tiny bit clearer, but it's lacking in punch. The other three basically at this point sound the same to me. All right, now we're getting somewhere. The 2015, I don't know if you noticed, but those kind of snare hits combined with that guitar solo harmony thing in the background, that produces a little bit of clipping, and that's right out.
Right out!
Now the 2019, this might all be in my head, but that too sounds like there might be a slight amount of clipping. The 1990 original does not have that.
Fall on your knees today and pray the world will mend its ways. Get to your feet again. Refugees from the heartbreak. Oh, fall on your knees today and pray the world will mend its ways. Get to your feet again. Refugees from the heartbreak and the pain.
The 2019 is a little bit better sounding to me than the 1990 is. It's got a little bit tighter bass, but to be honest, it's pretty negligible. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I really can't stand when I get an album like this where they all sound really similar to each other. I mean, this is not as fun, but what can you do about it? And that reminds me, I'm trying to do Megadeth's Endgame right now, and I've got the original with the 2019 remaster. I'm A-Bing them back and forth, and it is telling me, data-wise, they are different. The remastered is more brick-walled than the original is.
Duh!
But I have listened to these over and over again, and I cannot tell any difference at all. It's possible that I downloaded a file that says it's a remaster, but it's not actually. If any of you guys had the 2019 Endgame remaster, send me an email, we can talk about it. I now have a few of these Iron Maiden original versus remaster comparisons. You can click on and see those right here. Clipping depending on the system I'm using. Too much. You hear something a little bit, I can hear a little. I like the 2019 better than I like the 2019 better than the 1990 because the bass sounds a little bit tighter to me, but it's really. And if you want to hear more Megadeth, and if you want to hear more Iron Maiden, and if you want to hear more Iron Maiden, on mine I couldn't hear it in my earbuds, but I could hear it in.